My bad, my bad. I gotta make a part two of this. My bad. I wasn't trying to do that, family. I wasn't trying to. I had to open up a more little window of my time on you like that. But let's get back into this. Let's get back into this. I might be living the bachelor life, but I'm not a player. I'm not a dog. I'm not a whoremonger. There is only one woman in this world that can soothe my dragon if I'm willing to give in to this woman. Only one. God said, you shall leave your father's house and become one flesh with the woman that you have chosen. I just got to make sure that I choose the right flesh and that we be evenly yoked on the same thing, or it's just not going to work. Ladies, women, a good man is not going to let you tear him down. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us has been broken and that's been put all the way down. Everything that's about us. A marriage really takes out of a man, because a man has to reshape. He has to rebuild. He somewhat of being reborn all over again. You be like, what do you mean, Jehoshaphat? You can't go back into your mother's womb all over again. But it's just like being baptized. You be like, damn, Jehoshaphat, what you got, the spirit of a demon? No, it's not that. It's just the fact that the man is not going to let another woman tear him down again. A man is not going to take another 10 years of his life to build himself back up into the things that he has never had, only to let somebody come along and destroy everything that he has built. I think not. Sister, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Please tell them why I'm a boring man.
Street every single night. You call him boring because he's not chasing drama. You call him boring because he's super consistent. So
she said I ain't chasing no drama. She damn right. I don't want no drama in my life. As soon as I start messing with that girl and I see that she got an argumentative spirit, she can never be compliant, she can never be agreeable, it's already like 10 damn different red flags. Running the streets. What I gotta run the streets for? I got too much to lose. A real man has took the time to build himself up and get the things. I'm still building right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm still building right now in my life. It's true what they say about a man. He gets better with time. You know what I'm saying? He looks better with time. He gets stronger. He gets more money and more finances and the things that he did not have when he was younger. And I'll be damned if I let somebody come along in my life and take all those things away from me. Sister, go ahead. I'm not chasing no drama. I'm not running the streets. I don't got lipstick on my collar. I don't got phone numbers in my wallet. If I invest any time, it's only solely on that one woman by one woman, taking our chances, taking our time, feeling around. I'm not a whoremonger. As soon as the woman, she want to sit up there and rush into sex, that's already 10 damn strikes to let me know that she's a whore. I said it, that she's a 304, that she's a hoochie mama, that she's a Tatiana.
let's keep it real a second on exactly what exciting means when it comes to a man. So you get late night calls from other women exposing him, asking you why your man is in their bed at 2 a.m. in the morning. You walking into places getting confronted by women that you didn't even know existed because he told them.
Now, before I met Christ, I thought it was my sole purpose in life to conquer every single woman I possibly could. In my early 20s and in my teens, I made it my business to conquer as many women as I possibly could before I came to Christ. And then I thought as a man, I thought by me being on this earth, that was my sole job, to have sex with as many women as I possibly can. In my head as a man, I thought that was God put me here to conquer all these women. Oh, I got a penis. I got to try to have sex with. This is how I thought. You know what I'm saying? This is how I thought as a young man until growing into a man. I was a whoremonger before I came into Christ. I thought as a young man, as I looked at the other men surrounding me, that, oh, okay, my uncles and my dad and my brothers, that's all they do is conquer women, conquer women, conquer women. That's why they had so many different baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even see that. I just thought I thought a man's job was just to conquer as many women as he possibly could before he died. That's what I thought. I was wrong. I was wrong before I came into Yeshua.
same lies he told you. You hypersensitive over checking his phone because deep down, you know you ain't the only one and you know you just one of many. Let me break it to you. That is not excitement. That is nothing but stress and heartbreak.
Some women, they know that the caliber that they carry themselves as a woman, they know they could never have that man. Never. How she walk, how she talk, the things that she want, the things that she do, the things that she allows to happen into her life. She'll never have that man like that because he has already seen her character and he doesn't see anything nurturing. He doesn't see nothing feminine. He doesn't see nothing gracious inside of that woman besides from the fact that she gonna give that brother a headache. He can only go a couple of rounds and she already gonna have her hand out acting like that he needs to give her the whole damn world.
Up like it's fun. Meanwhile, the boring man is steady and he at home in the bed. Think about it. Consistency is what keeps a roof over his head and maybe yours. And always understand, stability is what raises kids, it builds futures, and keeps a happy home. And most of all, let's talk about peace. That's simply priceless.
A man gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? Now already, okay, the stress is God. He said that a man shall work from the sweat of his brow and get bread, and then he should die. What does that mean? A man should work as very hard as he can. For a man working is going to give him extra life. A man working is going to ensure that he has the things, the necessities that he needs in life. But at the same time, the negative action of that is negativity. Negativity brings a man down. It robs from his life force. We actually have a life force, you know what I'm saying, that's inside of us, a life force. How much do you have? The more stress that you put on a man, the more you rob from his life force. So they already say that women live longer than men. Why do women live longer than men? Because men stress more than women, you know what I'm saying, off top. And that same stress robs from a man's life force. Okay, go ahead, sister. We almost done here.
Be clear, stability in a boring man, he's not going to leave you crying after you have a baby. He's the one that's going to build structure and not stress. Because all money spins green, you will understand after the excitement fades, you'll understand that peace is everything in a boring man. So if that chaos and drama still excites you,
so I gotta say to the ladies out there, you know what I'm saying, you gotta get old. You can't run them streets forever. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna wanna, you know what I'm saying? And if you old and you 50 and you 60 and you be hitting them clubs like that, it's because you never did that when you were in your 20s. You never did that when you was in your 30s. And that life, it just keeps on calling. Those are the same people that's trying to keep up with everybody, and then behind the scene, they stress the hell out and they ain't got nothing because they took all their time trying to run after somebody else when they wasn't even trying to to actually follow through with their vision, to chase their dream. You know what I'm saying? They never want to follow through with their own vision or chase their own dreams. So that leaves them out there like everybody else, trying to look and act like all the people of the world. But eventually, over a time, you're going to get tired. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get tired of trying to keep up with these young females that's got youth on their side, and you just every single day, not to say that there's not a virtuous woman, not to say that that it's not women that look even more beautiful with time, but the more time you invest in those things, you're gonna get tired. And the same tiredness of all those years that you ran is gonna show. You know what I'm saying? When you finally get slow and you want to slow down, you 40 now, you 30 now, you 37. You know what I'm saying? All them wasted years that you put out there is gonna show on your face. It's gonna show on your body, and this damn show gonna speak to your attitude.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. That means that you are immature and you're definitely not built to be a wife.
Say it one more time, sister. Say it one more time.
The difference between a boring man and an exciting man is that a boring man will not have 2 and 3 women pregnant at the same time. That's the difference. So you call him boring because he's not running the street every single night. You call him boring because he's not chasing drama. You call him boring because he's super consistent. So let's keep it real a second on exactly what exciting means when it comes to a man. So you get late night calls from other women exposing him, asking you why your man is in their bed at 2 a.m. in the morning. You walking into places getting confronted by women that you didn't even know existed because he told them the same lies he told you. You hypersensitive.
That's got to be a bad relationship right there. Never again. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, I've fallen on a sword. You know what I'm saying? I done seen some horrible women. You know what I'm saying? And as I look at my life, you know what I'm saying? I have never seen a good woman. You know what I'm saying? But that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's good for a man of my caliber, because I already know what a horrible woman looks like. I already know what a cheater looks like. I already know what a liar looks like, a deception woman, a thief. You know what I'm saying? I know all these women. So when I do come across a good woman and the standards, you know what I'm saying, of the Most High God, of what he said of how a woman should act, I will know her through her actions, because actions speak louder than words.
Over checking his phone, because deep down you know you ain't the only one, and you know you just one of many. Let me break it to you. That is not excitement. That is nothing but stress and heartbreak that's dressed up like it's fun. Meanwhile, the boring man is steady and he at home in the bed. Think about it. Consistency is what keeps a roof over his head and maybe yours. And always understand, stability is what raises kids, it builds futures, and keeps a happy home. And most of all, let's talk about peace. That's simply priceless. Let's be
Sisters, I'm not thirsty. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thirsty. You gotta show me that you a good woman. You know what I'm saying? A man that really doesn't care about you, he gonna be thirsty the first time that he see you. You gotta stand out amongst all these, for a good man, sister. I'm just telling you, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stand out amongst all these other females. And just once more again, let me reintegrate. Just because she got a pretty face, that doesn't mean anything. She could have a nasty ass attitude. Just because she got a fat booty, don't mean she's not expensive. Just because she got some nice breastises and a nice shape on her body, doesn't mean that she's not a liar and she's not a damn thief. So you got to stand out, sister, with your good attributes and your good qualities about yourself. Womanhood, you know what I'm saying? That's what attracts a man like me, you know what I'm saying? A good man, one of my good brothers. Womanhood, you know what I'm saying? Sensitivity, femininity. Baby girl, she got her head on her shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl is not turned to the left and caught up in that great whirlwind that's causing all this stress in my life.
Clear. Stability in a boring man, he's not going to leave you crying after you have a baby. He's the one that's going to build structure and not stress. Because all money spins green, you will understand after the excitement fades. So understand that peace is everything in a boring man. So if that chaos and drama still excites you, I'm gonna keep it real with you. That means that you are immature and you're definitely not built to be a wife.